Welcome everyone to RU Hardcore for August 2020, where today we are going to be helping you build up our defenses here in this village because we need to keep that guy over there alive. Because if we don't, then we lose the challenge. He currently has 9 health because he's gotten hit once, and I need to do my best to keep him alive when we get our various attacks during the night. And fortunately, yesterday we had a little meteor hit on top there. I haven't had a chance to look into the chests in this area yet. Ooh, spider string. So I really should check to see what kind of resources I have here. A fletching table. Yeah, nothing I could really do with that. Even if it were useful in some way or the other, it's highly unlikely that I could do much with it without arrows. I wonder when they're going to add something. Is that going to be the next update? The arrow update. The archery update. Well, if that were the case, they would have waited the addition of targets for that one. So maybe they're updating things relating to archery piecemeal. Now, let's see. I've got 64 blocks. So that means I should be able to make a little bit better of a defense system that I had before, because you do want to have some defenses to keep out the nasties. Digging ditches does not help because they just... Hello there. Anything upstairs? Nope. Alright, good. What? Oh, well. Oh, there. You trying to avoid me or something? Alright, let's see. What's he at? Smite 1. Well, now that could come in handy if I had an enchanting table. Maybe it would have been best if I hadn't looked at that. Now, some players are, I get the impression, might be thinking of dismantling the village in order to use for the tower defense. And yes, that is probably the optimal strategy to use in order to guarantee success, but if you know me, I don't like dismantling villages. It's just not particularly my style. So I'll have to be pretty desperate before I do that, which probably means soon, most likely, because the thing about tower defense games is that things go to the south very quickly in them. Now I am dismantling their path, unfortunately, but there's some things you gotta do in the name of defense. Now, it looks like anything that is even 1 high is treated as an obstacle by the game. So I will just put some lots of 1 height walls around here. Now, of course, if they come in diagonally, they're going to bypass the outer ones, but there's only so much I can do. Tomorrow, assuming that I and Guy are both still alive at that point, I'll probably have to go and do a little bit more on the point of view of defending these. Actually, those houses are a pretty good defense on this side. So I might as well use the houses for defense anyway. It's just that they're just going to be left in place as they do so. Tomorrow I am going to obviously have to... Oh, it's right. I've got... Didn't I pick up a pair of diamonds? Yes, I picked up a pair of diamonds yesterday. That was, I guess, the reward for surviving the first day of this mess. So what could I do with a pair of diamonds? Now, a pair of diamonds, of course, could make a diamond sword, which is actually a capital idea. Faster I can get rid of mobs, the better. So I will take that hint and hold on to that for now. And since I had forgotten to change my cosmetic sword appearance, I think that'll go well enough. Well, I guess if the iron golem is going to stay there, that's all fine. See, I've got 9 iron ingots, and I got to be careful what I do with iron because I'm going to be needing stone. Oh, pumpkins. I should be looking out for pumpkins. So let's see, I've got about 6 minutes here. Now I can do some exploration out for a while because I'll eventually be teleported back here. Or actually, I won't be automatically teleported, but I have a book that'll teleport me back here. That's what this book does, is teleport me back when it is time for that. And I was trying to find an appropriate time for that. Not too early, not too late. Though I don't know what I'm going to do with that egg, but who knows? Maybe if I get some flint. See, do I have any gravel? No, I don't have any gravel. I should have this around. Oh, my stone pickaxe died, didn't it? Yeah, there is that. Ah, the things you gotta worry about. What am I gonna do about 4 pickaxes and the like? But I do, yeah, because I have 14 stone left. I still have a little bit of stone remaining. I figure that if I spend time out here, at least I'll have fewer mobs to start out against facing at the beginning. And oh my. There's some iron there. Just reaching it. That's going to be the tricky bit. What time is it right now? We got a couple minutes left. Could I reach it without getting killed? That's the trouble with when you're in hardcore is getting killed is always a real possibility. I think this is working properly. If I'm wrong, oh, I do have a stone pickaxe. Okay. All right. Good. At least I can get out of here easily by simply by teleporting. Now the question is, what about furnaces? Because I have to be careful about making a furnace. Because if I make a furnace and it's in the middle of baking and a mob comes across, then it could destroy the furnace. Would it destroy everything inside of it, or would it only destroy, or will it eject its contents? That would be a. I don't want to find that out the hard way. But I do want this iron because it could come in handy later, especially if I want to be able to make iron blocks. Skeletons. And it'll give me a few extra blocks. Here we go, in order to build and get stuff done. It's getting close to sunset. Now, unfortunately, you're not allowed to sleep in this challenge. Since you're not allowed to sleep, it means that I'm going to have to brave whatever mobs spawn due to the darkness. Speaking of darkness, that's probably not a good place to go at the moment. And that was worth only about, that was something like 4 iron that I got out of that. 5 iron. I got 5 iron. That does reduce how much I'm going to have to get in the end by a little bit. Let's head back up. Do I have any torches? Well, I've got coal now, so I can make some. Now, I would like to save a few of them for... Actually, it is getting to be dark right now. But not being next to Guy has its advantage when it's in the early parts of darkness. I just have to make sure, though, that by the time the mob starts spawning, I'm able to get near Guy quickly, because we don't... When I say the mobs, I mean that the actual waves, when they start hitting, I'm going to... Actually, let me go now. All right. Now let's start lighting up the place. That's one of my goals here. That way we could reduce where things spawn in. Fewer places things could spawn, the better. Good. And we had to slowly get further and further out. So maybe getting some more coal and sticks and the like, so I could improve what I have here. It looks like Guy has a friend to keep him company during his ordeal. I suppose that's a good idea. And actually, I don't want to use all of that. Oh, I do have a furnace. All right, that's good. Let's plop the furnace right here and iron. Use one piece of iron for that. Actually, might as well get as many. And I use the last piece to make charcoal if necessary. There you go. Now let's light this place as much as possible. And that'll keep out the secondary mobs. The primary mobs won't care about the light. They will pop in no matter what, because that is what they're designed to be doing. Oh, excuse me. I do have to make sure, though, that... Oh. I do have to make sure that I do not hit the golem by accident. That's the disadvantage of using a sword, is... Alright, we got the meteor shower coming in 1 minute. Let's get back to full health then. And we are ready. Now, the golem could prove useful, and I'll let the golem go in one direction. I'll go in the other way. That way I could avoid hitting the golem as much as possible. And the first wave of mobs will be for me, and then after that comes the ones that will be after Guy. And of course, regular mobs, they will be after me. Oh, look like... All right. And I have to keep on moving at this point, and hope I don't get hit. All right, there you go. Ah, you okay? Good. Well, yeah, that sort of happens. So far, not too much of a problem, but we all know the term famous last words. All right, I got 14 of those. I need 27 in order to make a golem, so I won't have to do that immediately since... All right, so I'll defend this side since the golem is on that side. Now, I could use some in order to repair golems also, because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure or something like that. So now for the next 5 minutes, I'll have to deal with the ones who want the guy dead. Oh. Oh, I forgot about those things. Ah! Ah! Good. That's nasty. Oh, phantoms. All right, an anti-guy phantom. The only phantoms we have here are the anti-guy phantoms. The regular phantoms. All right. The oh, the regular phantoms will not spawn in this world. They are turned off. But you do have to worry about. Oh, that's my first arrow. That's good. So that could come in handy later. Oh, iron. I do want to collect any iron that's dropped by any of the zombies. The ones I think that are trying to mine through here are going to dig through. Let's see. Surely there are going to be more of those. I'm sure there's absolutely going to be more. The ones that I'm most concerned with are or at least at the moment, oh, what are they called? I have to be careful of the Endermen since they can do nasty things to me. I'm going to have to put up fires next time. The shulker bombs, those are the ones that have me worried because I don't know the best way in which to deal with them. And if they're getting too close to the guy, thank goodness fire ticks are turned off. If they get too close to the guy, then they could harm him. How's the golem? The golem's in pretty good shape at the moment. That's good. I guess if worse comes to worse, I could have zombie flesh. I'm surprised so little has come out. I'm sure that when we get to day 9, this thing is going to look, this is going to be horrific when we get to day number 9 here. But right now, things seem to be rather slow, but I'm sure a few more are going to be coming through. Of course, this time we had phantoms. And not much. That and a couple of the zombie miners, which are the two most common foes you going into. You gotta be careful about that Enderman though, because that Enderman is probably the most dangerous thing that's out here. Endermen just are known for ruining my day. Because they don't like it when you look at them, which is a real annoyance. Oh, Endermen are all over the place. See, there's a skeleton there, but it's staying in place at the moment. All right, see, skeletons out. Now, the skeletons aren't part of the wave, so they're just acting as normal skeletons. And oh, it looks like we've got more mobs here. Now, that seemed to be a normal zombie there. If the word normal and zombie can fit together into the same sentence. And it looks like things are winding down now. So the golem is way off course, and that's one of the tricky things with the golems is they do go off course. I don't think there'll be too many normal mobs coming out anymore. But looks like one of the villagers got hit. Fortunately, it wasn't Guy. I wonder if it was. I wonder if that was Guy's friend that just managed to get turned into a zombie or something like that. Because I am missing the behavior of the normal zombies. They seem to be doing a few things around here. But the sun is up, and I think mobs are probably going to start burning up. Yeah, I see mobs burning up. So I think that is the end of the second assault, which is a rather weak one, it seems, from my point of view. Hey, you can go through there, then maybe I could take care of this Enderman. Hmm. Well, And I have an ender pearl. Well, that's a good way to end, and I'll see you for the next episode of... Oh, and I need to pick up my prize. Ooh, what did I get? What did I get? A full inventory, it looks like. Yes, I've got 2 more diamonds. Oh, what? There's something else other than diamond. Oh, lots of stuff in there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a problem that I have to deal with in the next episode of the Are You Hardcore?